For this video, we're going to be breaking down number 21 linebacker and running back Vin Ciafone, class of 2025 of Eastchester High School, highlighted on the screen. But before we dive further into the video, if you like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for future videos. If you're considering helping the group even further, think about joining our Patreon for added benefits or using donation links below. And back to Vin, this young man, elusive playmaker who has a strong nose for the football. He's not a very tall, big, imposing guy, but I tell you what, he finds good angles to the ball in the run game, and in the tackle box, he's shown to be strong enough that he can play through contact and avoid blockers to the hole. And what I like the most about him, he's probably one of the better coverage linebackers, especially dropping into zone coverage. He finds wide receivers. He shows good awareness on where to be. And he made some big plays in the passing game. Now, things he can work on. At times, his tackle technique could be improved. I think he is a strong tackler, but sometimes he lunges. Sometimes he buries his head a little bit. And, again, more consistency in his technique. Let's go over a couple plays I really like. He's highlighted right here on the screen. And you're going to see this is pretty much a full flow play. And what that means is you have a flow read. They're going to be going in one direction. You're looking at this area right here. They're also showing flow in this direction. So that's going to be full flow in this direction here. And it just shows processing and attacking the line of scrimmage quickly. Right, you can see on those first two steps, he's attacking the line of scrimmage, really important for a linebacker, being aware where the ball is going, and now finding a good angle through the hole to the ball carrier. Again, look at that. Really good job right there. This is a good example. Nice breakdown, bringing his hips there on his tackle. This is a really strong rep. And again, this is by the goal line. There's not a lot of room here, so you got to make quick decisions. You got to attack the line of scrimmage, attack the hole quickly. If you're hesitant, it allows the offensive line, look, they're double teaming, trying to get up to the backer. He doesn't hesitate, so they don't see him, and he attacks the hole. And look at him squeeze through the hole real quickly, making this tackle right here. Again, goes really quick, breaks down. Good job making this tackle. Strong tackle for a loss. Let's go to another play. Here he is right here. And again, this is triple option, right? This is another interesting type of play. So, they have the option to hand it to the fullback, and the quarterback can take it with a pitch man. So this is a big responsibility football thing right here. And it really depends on who has what gap, right? So, again, don't know exactly the scheme and who's responsible for who out of this defense. But what I can see right here is his really designed gap is the attack the C gap as a scrape linebacker, because you could see there's a D tackle that's in this gap right here. The backside linebacker also should be responsible for the fullback. But again, it depends on who's responsible for what. So I can see him attacking this gap right here. He's got a lineman coming right at him. You can't be afraid of that. But he shows good awareness, right? His eyes are up, right? He's not burying his head. I can see the DN is taking out the quarterback. Question is now, who's responsible for the fullback? You can see a hole is kind of opening up here. His eyes are up. He sees that. Now he's got to disengage the lineman. Fullback gets the ball. Now this could be a big play. He actually saves it from being a nice gainer here, because you can actually see the lineman does a good job getting up to the backside backer, and the D tackle getting blocked. He does a good job squeezing this hole down and making the tackle here. Again, start from the beginning. Feet could be a little bit wide here, but I like steps forward. He's attacking his gap. He's got his eyes up. Look at him attacking with his hands, the offensive lineman. Now disengage. Let him squeeze this hole down and make this tackle. Let's go from the top. I mentioned one of the better pass coverage linebackers. Here he is highlighted right here. And I'm just going to focus in on this outside route. We're just going to kind of do a little bit of a stick route here. It's going to look like he's slanting, and then he's going to stop. And too often we see linebackers, first off, doing a good job of your two read steps in the pass game. They'll kind of just settle, right? They're just going to kind of drop into what they call a hook to curl zone. But what I like here is watch what he does. He opens his eyes up. He opens his head. He finds that wide receiver. Look at him open his hips up. Sees the wide receiver entering his zone and goes attacks it. Quarterback doesn't anticipate that. He undercuts this. Look at him there. Boom. Picks the ball off. Takes it to the house. And it's really important when linebackers drop into the supposed zone to find where your threats are. And that's a threat right there. He goes and attacks. He doesn't wait. Because of that, takes a good angle, gets the INT, leading to a touchdown. Final play here. Again, similar circumstance. He's going to take his step forward. They actually have trips. They're looking to clear out with the number 3 receiver, hoping the linebacker runs with him to throw underneath. So he does that. Again, on a swivel, look at him. He's getting good depth here. He gets good depth so that you could see these underneath routes. If you go flat, you're not going to see that. So he gets good depth here, opening up his hips, getting out wide. And there he is right there, undercutting that. Nice catch, by the way. And here he goes again, being a playmaker on defense. I'm going to watch it one more time. Again, getting depth here on his break. Picks the ball off. Shows the athleticism to take it to the house. And really important player for them. I'm excited to see what he brings this upcoming season.